Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Jane's Fleet Command as we continue on with the reference materials. Today, we will be finishing the Chinese platforms with their aircraft, starting with the Su-27 Flanker B. Publication, Jane's All the World's Aircraft, Section Aircraft, Fixed Wing Military, Country, China, Iran, and Russia. Title, Su-27 NATO Reporting Name, Flanker. Type, Single-seat all-weather air superiority fighter, and single two-seat ground attack aircraft, two-seat combat trainer. Specifications: power plant, 2 Saturn Lyulka AL31F turbofans, each rated for 122.6 kilonewtons or 27,557 pounds thrust with afterburning. Length 71 feet 11.5 inches, height 19 feet 5.5 inches, wingspan 48 feet 2.75 inches. Max takeoff weight 72,750 pounds, max wing load 100.75 pounds per square foot, max speed Mach 2.35, service ceiling 59,055 feet, takeoff run 1,475 feet, landing run 2,035 feet, design G limits +9, combat radius 810 nautical miles, max range 1,985 nautical miles. Accommodations pilot only. Armament, weapons: 130mm GSH-301 gun with 150 rounds, air-to-air missiles up to 10, typically a combination of R-27R, NATO AA-10A Alamo, R-27T, NATO AA-10B Alamo B, R-27ER, NATO AA-10C Alamo C, R-27ET, NATO AA-10D Alamo D, R-73A, NATO AA-11 Archer, or R-60, NATO designation AA-8 AFID close range infrared missiles, R-33 NATO designation AA-9 AMOS missiles, optional in place of AA-10s. Here we can see a stock photo of one on the tarmac, and here is the in-game 3D model. Next up, the J-8 Finback. Publication, Jane's Aircraft Upgrades, 1996 to 1997. Section Aircraft, Fixed Wing Military, Country, China, People's Republic. Title, J-8, Chinese name Jian GG-8, or Fighter Aircraft 8, or Jian-8, Westernized designation F-8. NATO reporting name, Finback. Type, twin-engine air superiority and secondary ground attack aircraft. Specifications: length 62 feet 4 inches, height 17 feet 0.75 inches, wingspan 32 feet 9.75 inches, max takeoff weight 41,890 pounds, max level speed Mach 2.3 at 39,070 feet, service ceiling 59,050 feet, range 500 to 1,000 nautical miles. They obviously did not know much about this aircraft when they wrote this. Here we can see a photo of one, must be landing or taking off, presumably with the flaps deployed like that, and it looks like the gear might be, maybe that's the gear being deployed. Kind of hard to tell. And here is the in-game model, which, with the way this is dolled up, it almost looks like some sort of engineering test model or like public display model that they might show off at a convention to, you know, sell it to foreign militaries. F-7 Fishbed. Publication, Jane's Fighting Ships? That can't be right. Section Land-Based Maritime Aircraft, whatever. Anyways, Country, People's Republic of China. Title, Xi'an J7J8, MiG-21 Fishbed, derivative, NATO name F-7 Fishbed. Role, land-based fleet air defense fighter with limited strike role against enemy shipping or beachhead. Specifications: operational speed 1,175 knots, service ceiling 61,680 feet, range 804 nautical miles. Armament and electronics, weapons, ASV 500 kilogram bombs or 36 rockets, standard 2 30mm cannons, air defense 2 ATOL air-to-air missiles, sensors, search, attack radar, and some ECM. Here we can see a stock photo of one and the in-game model. I don't know why they have the Japanese roundel on them, but I don't know. Jane's Combat Sim seems to be kind of weird in that regard because the in Fighter's Anthology, China was using the F2, which was a Japanese fighter, but I don't know. A5 Phantom. Publication Jane's Aircraft Upgrade, Section Aircraft Fixed Wing Military, Country People's Republic of China, Title NAMC Q5 or A5, Chinese name Qian GG5, Attack Aircraft 5 or Qian 5, Westernized designation A5, NATO reporting name Phantom. Type single seat close air support ground attack and air-to-air combat aircraft. Specifications: power plant, 2 WP6 turbojets, each rated at 25.5 kilonewtons or 5,732 pounds force dry, and 31.87 kilonewtons or 7,165 pounds force with afterburning. Pounds thrust with afterburning. Length 53 feet 4 inches. Height 14 feet 9.75 inches. Wingspan 31 feet 10 inches. Max takeoff weight 26,455 pounds. Max wing load 87.9 pounds per square foot. Max level speed 653 knots. Service ceiling 52,000 feet. Takeoff run 4,100 feet. Max external load and 25-degree flaps. Landing run 3,480 feet, 25-degree flaps and brake chute deployed. Combat radius 260 nautical miles. Max external load, low-level flight. Armament weapons in various configurations: missiles and rockets, PL-2, PL-2B, PL-7, AIM-9 Sidewinder, Matra R-550 Magic, 8 Chinese 57-2 57mm rockets, 7 68mm, 7 Norenko 90-1 90mm rockets, or 4 131 130mm rockets. Guns: 123mm cannon with 100 rounds. Bombs: Chinese 252 or 253. U.S. Mark 82 or Snake Eye. French Durandal or similar BL 755 600-pound cluster bomb. Here is a picture of one. And here is the in-game model. B6 Badger, publication Jane's. Why would this be in fighting ships? Anyways, publication Jane's Fighting Ship Section, Land-Based Maritime Aircraft, Country People's Republic of China. Title B6 or Tu-16 Badger, Role Bomber Maritime Reconnaissance Aircraft. Specification: operational speed 535 knots. Surface ceiling 40,350 feet. Range 2,605 nautical miles. Armament and electronics: weapons, ASV-2 underwing anti-shipping missile C-802, up to 5 23mm cannons and bombs. Sensors include search and attack radar and ECM. Here is a stock photo one and the in-game model. ZH-9 Haiten, publication Jane's Fighting Ship Section, Shipborne Aircraft, Country People's Republic of China. Title Harbin Z-9A Haiten, also a derivative of the Dauphine II. Specifications: operational speed 140 knots, service ceiling 15,000 feet, range 410 nautical miles. Armament and electronics: weapons, ASV, up to 4 locally built radar-guided anti-ship missiles and A-244 torpedoes, or locally built Mark 46 Mod 2 torpedoes. Sensors: Agrion HS-12 dipping sonar and Crozet MAD. Here is stock photo and the in-game model. And finally, we have the Z-8 Super Frelin, publication Jane's Fighting Ships Section, Shipborne Aircraft, Country China People's Republic. Title Z-8 Super Frelin, role ASW helicopter. Specifications: operational speed 134 knots, service ceiling 10,000 feet, range 440 nautical miles. Armament and electronics: weapons, ASW, 1 A-244 torpedo, ASV, C-802K ASM. Sensors: HS-12 dipping sonar and processor. Some have French-built search radar. Here is a photo of a French one, actually, because I can see the Marine inscribed on the fuselage there. Apparently, we do not get the in-game model for that one. No, well, that's not the first one. I think they were missing the model for one of the Russian subs too, or no, for the Zia, right? Yeah. Which I don't know if that's just a bug in the game itself or just like an emulation bug, since I'm, this game was made for like Windows 98 and I'm running it on Windows 11 natively somehow. So, so that will do us for today. So with that, thank you all for watching and stay tuned for next time and stay safe out there, and we'll see you then.